like they used to be like a good price. It's a good price for what you're getting, but still, like, if you're poor, if you don't have $30,000 to spend on like a used car, I don't know. It's just like baffling to me. And like it's like saddening to me because obviously I would love my dream car, probably a Toyota something like RAV4 probably, or my dog is growling in her sleep. She might start barking too, but she doesn't. She just does little barks. She was like, ruff, ruff. I don't know, like why she does that. Also, does anybody, like my other dog's like low-key depressed? So does anybody have like, and she kind of is not eating, like I don't know if she's like anxious. Does anybody have anything that they do for that? She also has a really sensitive stomach, so I have literally no clue. Like, we can't get her to eat as much as she normally eats, but we can't give her, like, it looks like it feels like she's anxious, but we can't give her anxiety medication every day because she will get sick. Like, my mom gave her like medication 2 days in a row, and she's like sick, so we can't like do that. I don't know, like a little sidebar. But back to cars. That'd probably be my dream car, even though I would. I don't like this angle. Is this better? It just looks like I'm a floating head. Oh, I just came up with a video idea. I bet you can tell what it is. Okay, I guess this could be better. What was I even saying? I probably won't be able to get one of those cars because I won't, like, it just won't work with my work, what I want to do. But I guess I can talk about my vacation recap, about all of my vacations. I went to Cape Cod, I went to Tennessee, and I went to the Lake of the Ozarks, and I already went there. I know, like, it feels weird saying that, like people would try to stalk me. I don't think they would, like nefarious happened, because I really hate breaking the rules. So, but regardless of like felony activity happening or not, it was still so fun. Because I don't want to sound like teenagers need like drugs to have fun. But I haven't needed drugs to have fun yet. I guess there's still room, but literally, it's like so shocking. I literally have never been invited to a party because I'm so lame. Like, not like lame, like uncool. Even though I was kind of friendly with some of the popular kids, but I'm sure like they probably hated me behind my back. I don't care anymore. I never cared. But I feel like I'm gonna say something in college. That's another thing. I'm starting college in like 2 weeks, and I like have all my classes. I have my parking pass. I have everything. I'm just so scared. Like, how do kindergartners do it? I know it's so different because like you have never been in that setting before, and like nobody has. So you're all like figuring it out together. You've never like met each other at all. Like maybe there's been some friends from preschool, but it, like other than that, nobody's met each other, and everyone like hasn't had much experience making friends like in this environment. So it's different in that aspect. But in college it's so different because, but like it can't be that different. Like we're all new to this like level of schooling. Nobody knows each other, but maybe some people do, and maybe for some people this their like second year of college, and they're like taking this class at a later time, or they've already taken summer classes and kind of got the hang of it. So I'm just scared like to make friends because I'm really bad at making friends. I literally do not remember how I made any friends ever. Like, no clue. And I'm also scared because I overanalyze a lot of stuff. So like if I start like kind of getting the ick around somebody, like getting aggravated, I get aggravated, irritated a lot. But if I start to, I'm like, do I not like them? Like, am I a bad person because I can't vibe with anybody? Like the only, I don't, my social battery is just so low sometimes. It's concerning. I don't know why. I've always been like an alone time type of person. Like I love to be alone, be in my room. I love my room. But I'm gonna have to make friends in college, and I don't know. I just like, I have no clue. So that's like college. I guess I can do a quick overview of my vacations because I've already been filming for like 20 minutes. Tennessee was so fun. We went hiking. We hiked up a mountain. It had like a French name. I don't remember, but the trail was the Alum Cave Trail, and it had some amazing picturesque type of views. Tennessee, I live in Missouri, and Tennessee is like Missouri on crack in both like a good way and a bad way. The nature is just so much more like vibrant. It's like the much nicer there. I don't know if it's because I'm different. It's different. But we went hiking there. We went, I like Gatlinburg a lot better. We stayed, like, by Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. I like Gatlinburg better than Pigeon Forge, though if you need to, like, pick one to go closer to, I guess, pick Gatlinburg, because it's also right next to the national park. And the national park is, like, so... We went whitewater rafting. That was so fun, even though I broke a nail. But I literally ripped all of them off because they were, like, coming off anyways. We did that. We went to Anakista, which is, like, the sky lift thing, and then there's, like, a bunch of stuff to do at the top. I'm trying to think of what else we did. The cabin we had was beautiful. Like, absolutely beautiful. It was on the side of a mountain, and it was a log cabin, and the deck, like, faced off the mountain. There was a hot tub. There was a pool table. There was 3 floors, so the 4 people went, so, and I, like, shared a bed with somebody, so we, like, everyone had their own floor, pretty much, besides the 2 people sharing beds, and everyone had their own bathroom, and everyone had their own shower, except for our friend who was in the basement on a pull-out couch with a half bath, but you were chilling, so we went to the island. I conquered my fear of Dick's Last Resort because I had my first panic attack. Like, I hate breaking rules, but I also I had severe, like, social anxiety, and that's, like, why I hate breaking rules. As a kid, I had severe social anxiety, like, literally could not talk to any stranger in a public situation. Like, I could not talk, like, I could physically, I just, like, literally would break down crying before I did. Like, it got so bad. I used to chew, like, my hair as a kid, like, eat my hair, like, rip it off, because I just, like, needed something to do. But at this place, it, like, never been there before. I was in a dress because we went on vacation, and somehow my parents and all the other parents, like, we went with friends there, mixed up the fancy dinner and the casual dinner. So I was wearing a dress instead of jean shorts and a shirt. That was the other option. I was wearing a dress. I was like 8 years old, probably 9, maybe 10. No, I was not 10 because my baby brother was born when I was 10. So it was like, I was like 7 or 8. No, I was 9. I turned 9 on that trip because when we came back, my mom was pregnant with my brother. And she was throwing up all on the road. So I was 9. It's not even relevant. But, like, I was, like, not a baby. The floor, nasty. The waiters were rude. And that was my biggest fear, of course, is somebody being rude to me or somebody yelling at me, like, for breaking the rules, like, doing something I wasn't supposed to do. Like, literally, even if they were like, please don't do that, I would be crying. I'm like, literally, if they did if, like, a worker, like, did anything, be like, hey, please don't do that, I'd be like... So, like, my biggest fears manifested, and I, like, I tried to go to the bathroom. They're like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, I don't even know, I can't even think about eating. Like, what if they do something nasty to the food? The food is pretty good at Dick's, but it's so expensive. Anyways, this story, my gosh, like, and so I was just, like, crying, and my parents like, what do you want to eat? I was like, I don't want to eat. Like, literally let me out of this place. Like, people were throwing napkins on the ground. Like, I was like, I don't like anything on the menu. I was sitting with my feet up on the chair. Like, so yeah, that's stressing you out.